Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hoping for the safety of each of our viewers, especially during these tough times. Today we'll be speaking about a sensitive issue which is purely intended for awareness. The animal kind has been present on this earth millions of years before the evolution of humankind. They are in fact one of the first species or beings that have come on this earth, have seen the face of this earth, before the commencement of humans. But they are also the ones that have faced the most cruelty and most abuse ever since humans have took over. Animal abuse in simple terms means malicious and obnoxious behavior towards animals that is purely intentional in nature. It also includes tormenting, torturing, troubling, mutilating, killing animals. People who deprive animals of food, drinks, and shelter intentionally also can be proven guilty for animal abuse. Now, animal abuse is a very controversial topic. No, some say that non-vegetarians practice animal abuse on a daily basis, and vegetarianism is the way to go. Whereas others say that veganism is the ultimate and guilt-free way of leading life, which is harmonious with the nature. And others have their own perspectives. We cannot say who is right or who is wrong, or whether even there is one correct answer or not. So that is why we won't be getting into that today.
Why we're talking this right now? Because of an incident that took place in Palakkad, a district in Kerala, on 27th of May. And pregnant elephant was actually given a coconut which was stuffed with firecrackers, and it so happened that it exploded in her mouth, and then the elephant had to rushed to a nearest lake where she wanted to heal her wounds, but unfortunately she died there. And the locals informed the forest officials, but it was too late. She was dead already. Helped the poor elephant, using other elephants to take her out, but it couldn't happen. So on 5th of June, the forest officials actually arrested a plantation worker named Wilson. He actually admitted that he had left those coconuts on purpose because there were a lot many of wild boars present in that area, and so as to protect themselves they had to do that. A similar incident took place in Himachal Pradesh, where a pregnant cow was given a fruit in the similar fashion, which was filled with firecrackers, and it obviously exploded in the pregnant cow's mouth, which led to a cause of a lot of bleeding. The owner of the cow says that the neighbor is responsible for all of these things, and he also claimed that the neighbor flew away after the situation. But the thing here is that the cow cannot eat for few days, as its mouth is just stitched all over.
There is one question that we always fail to ask: why are animals abused always? Now, humans are also abused, right? There is violence taking place against humanity every single day, and we see it on the news. Human beings are treated inhumanly, and it comes in the spotlight, which is a great thing. Now, animal abuse never comes in the spotlight, it rarely does. Why? Because we have normalized it way too much. We don't even realize that we are practicing animal cruelty in some way or the other with our actions. We have generalized it and it has become very common. Now, for answering the question, animals are abused because of the lack of resources. It is as simple as that. They don't use language like we do. If they want us to stop doing something to them, they cannot ask by using language. We cannot understand their language and they cannot understand ours. Studies have also shown that people who engage in animal abuse intentionally show psychopathic behavior. Those who abuse animals may go ahead and participate in domestic violence or any kind of violence against the society.
You might know an app called as TikTok. It basically promotes most of animal abuses cases, and the surprising thing is that it doesn't ban on these videos, which should actually be done. here basically a dog is thrown off a roof, and they were the engineers, and it was in Chennai, and they just said it that they did it for fun or experimental purposes. This kind of video should actually be banned on TikTok.
We live in a world where we don't know whether we consume the media or the media consumes us. There are people on the internet who post acts of themselves pestering poor animals and keep it up on their profile as some achievement. And if we enjoy this type of content, we really need to rethink our choices. The internet must be a safe place for all of us to find entertainment and spread awareness and information. And if this is entertainment for us, then we should really get ourselves checked because there's something wrong with all of us. As we are nearing the end of the video, we must realize that the animals have done nothing wrong to us. None of this is their fault, right? It is us who are at fault, and we need to understand that. We also need to sympathize and empathize with them and realize the fact that they also feel pain. They feel pain, they love, they care. Most importantly, they trust us. They trust us unconditionally. No matter how badly we treat them, they always end up trusting us, and they always end up being victimized. We must also realize that it is probably their only mistake. They have done nothing wrong apart from trusting us, right? And we should not take advantage of that. We always take advantage of their pure hearts. Believe me, they have the purest hearts you'll ever see. We live in an ecosystem, right? And we need to respect that. We need to coexist with all the other beings instead of being arrogant and having a sense of superiority, because that is not good for anyone. We need to understand that if it weren't for them, we would not even have existed.